Okay, for our viewers at home, we all got really excited just now because we have a server connection interrupted message. But guess what, you guys? I'm about to just blow everybody's Friday out of the water. Watch this.
No!
We still have a lesson. Okay, here we go. Today we are working on slope. I was just informed that everybody has a boatload of chemistry homework this weekend. Oh my. You can hear, and English. Oh, good Lord. Okay. So, here we go. Slope. What's slope? Think back to Algebra 1. Clap if when I say the word slope, you know what it means. Good. So I heard rise over run. That's one descriptor. It's another one. Rise over run. What else? What? Akashni? That's good. So if we have the points x1, y1, and x2, y2, if we want to calculate the slope, so the letter M, remember, represents slope, you can do it one of two ways. I prefer to do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1, but if you go in the opposite order, so y1 minus y2 over x1 minus x2, that'll work just fine as well. Okay, so as long as you're keeping whatever coordinate you start with, you finish with, that's fine. Okay? Did that make sense, or did that totally not make sense? Okay, good. All right, so here we go. Let's just really quickly go through. This is not anything super difficult. A positive slope. If I have a graph right here, you guys show me with your arms which way you think a positive slope should go. Okay, that's good. Okay, let me flip it around so they can see what everybody's doing. Yay! Okay, they are all doing the right thing. Whoops! Okay, hang on, let's go back this way. All right, so that should look like this. So one way that you can remember it, help remember it, is that because we read left to right, if we had a person walking along this line from left to right, they should be, if it's a positive slope, they should be walking uphill. You all know this already, but I'm going to put it on here anyway because it's a good reference point. Negative slope. All right. So, negative slope. Show me with your arms what a negative slope would look like. How many of us are musicians again? Does anyone think they could do like a musical sound to represent positive and negative slope? Does that make sense? Okay, that's good. So, do it again, Marcy. Which one is that? Positive or negative? Okay, so what would negative be? Good. Okay, I like that. So I don't know. I need to get a little microphone. Okay, so then on this, oops, let's label X and Y, X and Y. Okay, so negative slope. Again, if we had a little person walking along here, along a negative slope, they would be walking downhill. Okay, so these are, the next two are the ones that we tend to get stuck on. So we're going to talk about zero slope and undefined slope next. Okay, so zero slope. That's the same thing. A zero slope is the same thing as m equals 0. Okay, and in these last two, a positive slope, m is a positive number, obviously. And in negative slope, m is a negative number. Okay, now for m equals 0, slope of 0, anyone have any guesses as to what that's going to look like on here? Okay, Katie? A line. Good. A straight line, is it going horizontally or vertically? That's good. Horizontal. Okay. Zero slope. So if I walk along, I think, I've not tried it, but I would assume that this is a flat floor. If I walk from one distance to the other, one side to the other, I'm probably not going uphill or downhill, or if I am, it's very minute. Yeah, Lydia?
This was what I talked about when she said ground zero, where she says like
I don't know what the analogy is, but from what you're describing, it sounds right. What? Ground zero? Oh, that sounds interesting. I don't know. I don't know what her analogy is, but ground zero and zero slope, flat, good. Yes, if those all make a connection for a horizontal line in your brain, keep using it. Okay, undefined slope. Undefined slope. What do we think this one is supposed to look like? Good. Okay, Lydia's going like this. Lydia's right. Straight up and down, excuse me. Okay, so imagine this. We have people walking along all of these things, right? I think I know what's going to happen here. But so let's imagine that I try to walk up a wall, like straight up. Is that possible? No. An undefined slope is a vertical line. Okay, so we've got x and y, and again, a line that goes up and down. So we can't have somebody, oops, sorry, yes. We can't have somebody walking up or down this. It doesn't work, right? Not yet. Maybe as technology gets more innovative, we will, but. Okay, so this is actually, you would say, slope is undefined. Okay, questions on this? Am I good to move it? Christian is dancing in the front for our viewers at home. Christian is doing a little dance. Would the viewers at home, should I show them Christian's dance?
Okay, I gotta go to the bathroom.
Yeah. Oh my.
So,
Go ahead. He's dancing because he needs to use the restroom. Okay. Here we go. Ready? So, find the slope. I think we could probably get away. He is still dancing as he signs out for the bathroom. The 14th. It is now 11:36 a.m. Okay, here we go. Find the slope. I think we can probably just do one of these. Actually, let's do two of them. So 3, 7, and 9, 12. We want to find the slope of those two. So 3, 7, and 9, 12. All right. This should be a really, really easy review from Algebra 1. So if I'm looking at these two coordinates and have the knowledge that I read left to right, this one is the first coordinate, so this is x1, this is y1, this is x2, this is y2. So what am I plugging this into? Good. Okay, good. So we do y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. So y2 is 12, y1 is 7, x2 is 9, x1 is 3. All right, everybody shout it out as loud as you can. Have we done the shouting in this class yet?
Yeah.
And we decided that you all cannot shout very well? That's what we decided, I think. Who was it? It was fifth period. Fifth period blew you all out of the water. They had some really good shouting voices. All right, you ready? I'm going to ask you in just a minute what 12 minus 7 is, and I'm going to ask you what 9 minus 3 is. So get those answers in your head. Are you ready? Ready? Okay. What is 12 minus 7? 5. So awful. You guys can go louder than that. Okay, ready? Not, yeah. Let's see if we can get the speakers to, do the whole... Ready? Oh, my. He's actually holding on to the desk so he can, take off flight. Okay, ready? What is 9 minus 3? 6! Better! That was really good. Okay, now... Whoa. So, again, for our viewers at home, we have a group of young men over here that they love math so much they can't contain themselves. Yes, one of them just went off to use the restroom, so it's a little more common here now. But okay, now, are there questions on that? It's pretty self-explanatory, right? No, it just, yeah. So if it just says find the slope, we found the slope. The slope is 5/6. We're done. We are going to graph in just a minute, but okay, here we go. Shh. Here we go. We've got find the slope of the point D, which is at A, comma B, and F, which is at A plus B, comma B plus C. Oh my. Okay. Do you guys, does somebody want to come up to do this one, or do you want me to do it for you? Extra credit. It is an extra credit one, but. Okay. All right. I'm going to give you guys a couple minutes. I'm going to pause it. We'll be right back. Okay? Your undivided attention. Yes, give her a round of applause for being our homework. We will turn this back around now. Okay, one more type of problem and then we're done. Graph the line having the given slope and passing through the given point. These are so easy. Okay. Graph the line. Graph the line having the given slope. We can do extra credit on these if you would like as well. Given slope and passing through the given points. All right, I'm going to do one of them to show you all how easy they are, and then I'm going to ask somebody to come up and do the second one. All right? Lydia, you want to? Okay. So m equals, make sure you can still see. Okay, m equals 3/4, and it passes through the point T, which is at 2, 1. All right, so let's go through how easy this is. Everybody draw a graph. All right, so if we know that this line is supposed to pass through the point 2, 1, that's probably a good place to start. So how do I get to the point 2, 1 from 0, 0? What do I do? Okay, go right 2 and up 1. That's the first point. If the slope is 3/4, where do I go from the point 2, 1? Up 3, and then right 1, 2, 3, 4. Connect them with a line. See how easy that was? Are there questions on this? Okay, last example. Last example we've got. Oops, you guys can still see it. Okay. Lydia is going to come up and show us all how to do this. Lydia, have you done any of this chapter yet? Okay, I'll double check that in a minute. All right, so we have a slope of -3/7, and it passes through the point y, which is at 0, 0. Is everybody done with this first one? Can I move it? Okay. Lydia, you ready? Or do you want me to give you a little bit of time? Okay, cool. We'll be right back. Pause. Go. Pause. Go.
Yeah.
So we need the numbers. Talk to 1, 2, 3. Because if we didn't have math, they could charge us hidden fees on my cell phone bills.
Okay, clap if you agree with Lydia. Okay, hello. Clap if you agree with Lydia.
Yeah.
So maybe only a few of us were paying attention there, but that is correct. 0, 0, then down 3, right 7. Okay, so I had a question earlier about why we're going down and right. So I know you can go, if you have a negative slope, remember, if there's a person walking along here, they should be walking downhill if you have a negative slope. Okay, so one way you can remember, the way that I always do it is if it's negative, I go down and right. If it's positive, I go up and right. I know that there are other ways of doing it where you can go up and left instead. Because there's so many different ways of thinking of it, to keep it straight, my thing is it's always either up or down and then always right. Okay, so if it's positive, it's up and right, and if it's negative, it's down and right. Okay, any questions? Okay, you guys have a super short and easy homework assignment, which is good because it will offset all of your other homework this weekend. You have homework 12, page 82, written exercises, 2 to 24 even. Yeah, today we'll do extra credit again. All right? All right, I'm going to go ahead and pause it.